Hiya, welcome back to another tutorial. This one goes with my last one, which was the hard fillet shorts. This is a cute little matching top. For this we're going to be using the same type of yarn. It's medium 4-weight cotton yarn. You can also use acrylic. I'm just using cotton in this tutorial. I'm using a 3.75 millimeter hook. This design is pretty simple. Basically what we're doing is just making a triangle and increasing. So I'm going to start by chaining 4, and then I'm going to make 2 double crochets into the first chain that we made. Then I'm going to chain 3 and turn and do 2 sets of double crochets in each DC we did. So I'm going to do 2 double crochet in this stitch, and then I'm going to do 2 double crochet in that stitch, and that's going to start our increase. Then at the end of that row, we're going to chain 3 again, which we're going to do at the end of every row. We're going to chain 3, turn, and then I'm going to do 2 double crochets into the first stitch. Then I'm going to do 1 double crochet, and then 2 double crochets into the next stitch, and 1 double crochet at the end. This is going to be really the entire pattern. Chain 3 at the end of the row, turn, then do 2 double crochets right into the first stitch. You're going to do this every single row. Right at the beginning, you're going to do 2 double crochets into the first stitch, and then it's the next row. So we're doing 1 double crochet into the next stitch, and then another single double crochet into the next stitch, and then 2 double crochets after that, and then 2 more single double crochets. So with our increase, we are always going to be adding 1 more single double crochet in between our sets of 2 double crochet clusters. And keep this up, so we're going to turn again, chain 3, then 2 double crochet clusters into the first stitch, and then we're going to do 3 single double crochets in a row. And then we're going to have 2 double crochet clusters in 1 stitch, and then 3 double crochets across. I hope I'm not going too fast. This is basically the entire bra piece, so just keep going until it's wide enough or long enough to cover you comfortably. We're doing 1 cup at a time, and they're in separate pieces. So for example, I finish with 14 single double crochets in between the 2 double crochet clusters. So once you have one cup done, just go ahead and do the exact same thing for the other cup. And then at the end of that cup, we're going to slip stitch it into the end of the corner of the other cup, so they're just like tied together at both corners. Then tie off. Then go ahead and find the front side of the DC stitch at the end of the row, the one that's like not bumpy, the smoother looking side, and then go to the end of the corner and just attach your yarn. We're just gonna create a row of like a DC mesh stitch across, like we do with the shorts. Then chain 3, and we're going to do one single double crochet into the first stitch, and then we're going to chain 1 and then do a single double crochet into the next stitch, and then chain 1, and so on and so forth. The chain 1 spaces count as a double crochet space. We're just skipping over that. It's just like what we did in the heart fillet tutorial and with the shorts. So I'll go ahead and do that all the way across. Then you're going to go ahead at the end of the row, chain 3, turn, and we're going to, you can do whatever you want. I'm kind of messing around here, so I'm just doing just entire double crochets across. So I'm double crocheting in the first stitch, and then in the chain 1 space I'm doing a double crochet, and then in every single one of those across. Everybody's getting double crochets. And then I just kind of go back and forth with this pattern. So at the end of that DC row I just did chain 3, turn, and then I just do the mesh stitch again on top of that. and then once again chain 3, turn, and then I did DCs across, and you can go as long as you want with this. I stop at 4 rows. This is a very deep V-cut style of top. If you don't really like that, some things you can do are you can attach a drawstring into the center, and that will give you some more coverage. So that's it. If you have your heart top, if you have your hearts and you have your top, just go ahead and you can sew on the hearts. You can put a heart on each cup. You can put a heart right in the middle. It's up to you. Make sure you have a yarn needle. It's easier to sew these on with a yarn needle. Also, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this. When you cut off your heart, leave a long tail. I didn't. I totally forgot to do that part, but it's easy to just attach another separate piece of yarn and just sew these on. I love to see you guys' finished work. I feel fortunate to get so many of you guys sending me messages of the things that you create that I either inspired or you learned from watching my tutorials, and I save them all on my Tumblr. I'm kind of backlogged. I haven't uploaded in a while there, but I do save everything because I put most of my work on there. Sorry, I put most of the stuff you guys send me on there. I put everything you guys send me on there. So feel free to share your work with me. I also like to share through my stories on Instagram. My main one is Eurythmic. It's the same name. It's all my social medias have the same name. But I do have a Instagram that's primarily for YouTube, and that's on the black hand side. I'll share it there also. Thanks so much for crocheting with me. I'm gonna make a lot of different types of crochet videos. One that I'm working on right now is a kind of mystery crochet along, and that will be mostly a like a mystery crochet along. I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do different mandala and square designs, and won't show the finished product until the end of the video, so you'll just have to trust me. I like it because it's like putting together a puzzle, and you never know what it's going to look like, and everybody's will look different because you'll be using your own yarn. You can use whatever yarn you want, different colors and stuff like that. I just think it'll be a fun kind of thing. Okay, I think I got all my talking out. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this kind of stuff, please feel free to like the video and subscribe. I want to do so much with this channel, and I hope you guys will be along for the ride. Okay, bye.